rich man who came up in Texas. I see the Cowboys jersey there, amen. There was this rich man once upon a time who was 10 times richer than Jerry Jones. And he was so rich that he was always out there working. He was always taking care of his empire. And his empire stretched half of Texas. But this rich man had a son. And when the rich man had a son, he would always show up to his son's birthday, and he would always show up for Christmas to kind of engage with his son. All the other times his son was taken care of by a nanny or an Alfred type, Batman and Alfred, amen. He always was taken care of by some servant. But for the birthday and for Christmas, the rich man would show up to be in the life of his son. And he shows up in the life of his son, and he says, son, I don't even know what to buy you. I'm sorry, I don't really know you as much as I would like to know you. Son, what would you like me to buy you for this birthday? And the son says, you know what, Dad? If you could just show me how in the world you ever got so rich. You weren't born rich. How did you get this rich? Can you show me the keys to the kingdom of how you got so rich? He said, son, I can do that for you. He says, let's go jump in the golf cart. They jump in this golf cart and they start driving through all of the land in Texas. And they drove and drove and drove, and they drove up to the top of this little mountain. And they drive up, and there's this little old house that's sitting there. And he goes and he gets out of the golf cart with his son, and they look at it. This house has been preserved like way back from 50 years prior. And he goes and he shows his son this little house that's been preserved, and they walk through the house, and then they go through the back, and they see kind of like almost this Mount Peniel, where they see this group of rocks that are in the back. And he goes, where it almost looks like a little grave in the back of this house. And then he says, son, did you ever know that you used to have a brother? He says, no, Dad, you never talked about that. He says, your brother was sick, and I didn't have enough money to take care of him. And I didn't have enough money to give him the health care that he needed. And because of that, your brother died. And when your brother died, I swore in my wrath that I would never, ever be without, where I couldn't take care of my family again. Wow. And then the son says, so this is where my brother's buried? And the dad said, no. Your brother's buried near where your mother's buried. This is where I died. I had to die to become the man that I am today.